As they came through the tunnel earlier, the Pacers were all ready. It's the NBA on. Two-case for. With now Dallas' starting group. Washington and Lively down low. The two stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. And it's Thompson in at the three. And for Indiana, Halliburton runs point with Mathurin flanking him. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Walker in at the three, the small forward. If you like slow-paced basketball, you've come to the wrong place. These teams love to run.
Oh, they love to run. I mean, these teams score a great deal of transition baskets. They want to use their speed, their quickness, and attack the defense before it gets set.
And so Thompson will bring it up for the Mavericks. Doncic passes to Irving. Launches a three. Siakam pulls down the board.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Yeah, this play is about the effort level of Tyrese Halliburton running the floor to get that break.
Now here's Irving. Lets the three fly. Hits the trifecta.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Lively against Halliburton. And here's Turner from the arc. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
I'll tell you, the confidence of Miles Turner shooting from just about anywhere, including from deep beyond the arc.
Halliburton against Irving. The open shot, Siakam. And the Pacers tack on two more.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
The definition of a stretch five, Doris. Miles Turner. He's led the league in blocks, and he can hit a three.
And it's such a valuable asset for this basketball team. When Turner is on the floor, you've got to be aware of where he is in range. And then Miles is going to protect the rim with the absolute best of them.
On the wing, Mathurin. Pass to Turner. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
At around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Turner, a screen on Doncic. Now Turner. Back to Halliburton. Shot clock at 5. That one doesn't drop.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Irving for three. And the three-pointer goes. Irving's got 6.
And Kyrie is a threat from anywhere beyond the arc, including those corners.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Just a bit ago, Rick Carlisle and I were able to chat. He had a sleepless night trying to figure out how to stop Luka Doncic. He said it's rare to see a player force the other 9 players on the floor to play at his pace. It's very methodical. Like a machine, he said Doncic shows no mercy. Brian?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Halliburton. And the dunk by Halliburton.
We're talking about a guard who's got some bounce. Tyrese Halliburton with the hops.
Irving with it. Siakam covering. Washington passes to Doncic. Shoots over Siakam. And Irving with the basket on the assist from Doncic. Give him 8.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Doncic. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Doris, you talk about a guy who forces you to play at his pace. That's Luka Doncic.
Oh, my goodness, B.A., there's no question. He's got tremendous patience. He's in complete command of the tempo of the game. But maybe my favorite aspect is how he manipulates the game to get defenders off balance.
Turner passes to Halliburton. Soft touch off the glass.
But you love when guards are unafraid to get to the painted area and finish. Go ahead, Tyrese.
On the wing, Irving. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
You know, could have gone to the rack for the throwdown, but opts for the soft, smooth finger roll. I love it.
Pass to Turner. 56 seconds left in the opening quarter. And then Turner with the dunk.
How about that? He's 7 feet tall, and Miles Turner, because of that ability to move in any direction at any moment, is a big-time problem inside.
And here's Doncic outside. Counted from distance.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Indiana's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Siakam. Oh, he missed it, making him 1 for 2 now.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And that one's good. Irving.
Well, very hard to stop Kyrie Irving once he has his rhythm. Now he's relentless, seeking out some buckets.
Halliburton on the wing, guarded by Doncic. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Indiana shooting their first free throw of the contest. Free throw no good for Halliburton.
What we know about Tyrese Halliburton, this guy always ready to push the pace. He's got a ton of energy. He's willing to outrun and outwork other guys.
Doncic passes to Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Halliburton for 3. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Kyrie Irving has been on display. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
On the court right now for the Mavericks. Irving and Thompson fill out the wings. Washington and Lively down low. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavs. Doris, one place you see this Dallas team show up is in the hustle stats.
B.A., this version of the Dallas Mavericks is as tough and as gritty and as willing to compete as any I've seen.
Now here's Walker. Still without a bucket. Now Halliburton. And it's Irving with a rebound. Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. Doncic with it, and Walker picks him up defensively. Here's the pick. Outside for Irving. Back to Doncic. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And it's Irving missing. Indiana trailing here. Halliburton outside. Halliburton drives. And here's Turner from the arc. Matherin passes to Halliburton. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. For Dallas, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. And here's Doncic outside. Washington finds Doncic. Washington a screen. 13 feet out. And it's Doncic missing. Here's Indiana. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Back to Matherin. There's the three. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Matherin's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, a lot of confidence to Matherin's game. That efficiency has to get better, but he is not shy.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Pacers have a star tandem with Tyrese Halliburton and the newly re-signed Pascal Siakam, who said of his all-star point guard, his knowledge of the game and his desire to win and get better, that's all you can really ask for from a young player. Out there on the floor together, I think it's naturally just a fit. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. All right, Doris, you look at the criteria for traveling in the NBA. You think it's called often enough?
You know, BA, I'm not sure of the answer to that. It's amazing to me the speed with which these officials have to make the calls. Sometimes you go back and watch it, what looks like a travel is not, or what's not called a travel is. This is actually a harder issue than people think.
Indiana's gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Offensive board. Pass to Turner. Now here's Matherin. There's a screen by Turner. Matherin passes to Turner. 6 to shoot. Second chance effort. And Matherin lays it in. Matherin's got 5 now.
This young man has such confidence. Benedict Matherin right at the buzzer of that shot clock. Nicely done.
Irving fires from way outside. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
It's good. And it's a 3-point Pacer lead.
Miles Turner covered tightly, but nonetheless scores it. That is really well done.
Doris, no secret how talented the international players are in the NBA, especially those from Canada.
Yeah, we've seen a number of Canadians come in and have a high level of impact for their team. For Matherin, think about his availability his rookie year, played in almost every game, and this guy is a legit scorer at this level. Never question a shot if you're Benedict Matherin. Makes him pay from deep.
Thompson with a screen. From deep, here's Doncic. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got 6 rebounds in the game. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Siakam with it. Irving picks him up. Here's Halliburton. The rebound by Klay Thompson. Mavericks trail by 6. They need this. The rebound by Turner. Indiana's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Going inside. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Turner's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Well, how about the quick feet of Miles Turner? His ability to move around the rim makes it hard to stay in front of him.
Assisted by Kyrie Irving.
24 seconds left to play in the half. Outside Matherin. Siakam outside. Takes the 3. Sinks it from distance. Siakam's got 5 now. Irving looking around. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Indiana Pacers. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Great shot selection right now. Keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We'll be right back with you shortly.
To the center court. And get ready for the Fan half-court shot.
And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
TJ McConnell is out there with Andrew Nembhard. Then it's Obi Toppin. Then there's James Wiseman. And it's Neesmith in at the small forward position. That's the group for Rick Carlisle getting going here in the second half.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
One thing about the Pacers, Doris, they can flat out score the basketball.
It is incredible to me, BA, how infrequently the ball sticks. They play fast, whether in transition or in the half court. They make defenses work.
Toppin's shot is off. And it's Powell with the ball for Dallas. Pass to Marshall. Exum outside. To the inside. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Just 3 to shoot. Indiana with a rebound. Here's Nesmith. Finished off the break. And the Pacers lead by 9.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Gafford with the bucket. 90 seconds into the second half now. Off the bounce. Wiseman drives.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hang it up there like that. Dinwiddie against McConnell. Dinwiddie gets the bucket. Dinwiddie's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, Spencer Dinwiddie can make an impact in the painted area. He's got size and position.
Howard down as the whistle blows. 3-point play opportunity.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
For a good call, you have to at least try to protect the rim.
You're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Now here's Nembhard. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. For Dallas, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. The 3. It's hauled in by McConnell. Indiana's gone 5 of 8 from outside the 3-point line in this one. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Well, the vertical of Obi Toppin on display rises up with ease.
It's Dinwiddie with a drive. Yep, that one's good. Dinwiddie's got 7 points in the game.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
Outside Nesmith takes a 3, sends it home from 3-point land.
That's just good awareness from Toppin, willing to get it to the open guy immediately. Love the unselfishness.
Pass to Powell. Exum with it.
Minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Fires from deep. Nails it from 3. Exum's gotten his second bucket of the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Wiseman. Oh, Wiseman! Send it back down, big fella.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Dinwiddie passes to Gafford. Back to Dinwiddie. To the middle. And the dunk by Gafford.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. It's Dinwiddie with a drive, and he lays it up and in. He's got 9.
Well, just incredible ability on the drive. This guy, Spencer Dinwiddie, so difficult to contain.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long. Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
And here's Indiana now, after the basket by Dallas. Wiseman, a screen on Dinwiddie. McConnell goes in, and he banks in the layup. And the Pacers lead by 11.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. The rebound by Nembhard. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Back to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
You know, he's been giving them points, but they still can't seem to get over the hump tonight.
And that's a foul called on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Here's Irving. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you? And so it's the Indiana Pacers closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Back to the game after this break. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter. The two stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. Thompson, the small forward. Washington holding down the four. And it's Lively in its center.
Well, just it's easy to say. This guy wanted it more. Creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
Here's Siakam. Throws it down. And the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. P.J. Washington picks one up. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pacers?
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
Pass to Siakam. Here he goes. Oh! Dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. P.J. Washington picks one up. Powell, he's checked in for Washington. And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
Here's Thompson. Powell outside. 6 on the shot clock. It's tipped. Hit his foot. The official saying it was kicked. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Irving for three. The rebound by Turner. Pacers leading by 11. From the arc. Doncic grabs the miss. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Mavs. Matherin with a steal. In transition. Here come the Pacers. Three-pointer, Halliburton. And Indiana misses again. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. The Pacers have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Mavericks trail by 11. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Back to Halliburton. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul.
The Mavericks have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. The rebound by Turner.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
Out to the wing. Powell with a steal. And here's Doncic outside. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving.
Well, this is what makes Luka so special. He's so unpredictable.
Halliburton, the pass to Walker. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Mavericks trail by 8. Thompson fires from way outside. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Klay Thompson, calm and cool under pressure. How about the big bucket from Klay?
And then Siakam Siakam with the jam.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
There's a screen. Back to Doncic. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton.
Oh, this guy is so effective with the pump fake. Luka Doncic gets the defender off his feet. Beautiful.
He showed a lot of composure that trip to the line. Now it's almost a one-possession game.
Siakam looking it over. Outside for Halliburton. Off target from outside. Mavericks trail by 5. Left side Irving. Fires for 3. Siakam pulls down the board. Indiana's gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Halliburton, pass to Turner. Back to Halliburton. Plenty of space. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Halliburton. Dallas has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Luka proving he can score from anywhere.
Yeah, Luka Doncic, one of the few guys you want handling the ball in crunch time.
Here's Siakam. Nice move. Count it.
Pascal Siakam. Improvement, yes. Big-time player, no doubt.
Here's Thompson. Oh, he nails it. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Klay Thompson loves delivering in tight spots. How easy does he make that big bucket look? Boy, how big might this sort of mistake play out? You never know, but sometimes these are game changers.
Thompson, a screen on Walker. Doncic outside. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
Pass to Walker. It's Siakam with the drive. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard.
And there's only one option. They need a triple.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from 3.
He connects. And that one brings them within 1.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And so they foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that'll put them up 2. And so both free throws good, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was a huge, huge shot. The difference between a 2 and a 3-point lead. The stage is major.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. What's the best strategy for him?
The only choice here is to foul. Can't allow the offense to stall and run out the clock.
And it's Turner, that time on the assist by Walker. Ooh, poked away, and that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
Here's Doncic. Misses. So Indiana wins it. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to...
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Starting lineup. For the visitors.
Welcome, everyone, and checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point. And for Indiana, Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. The backcourt, Halliburton and Mathurin. And it's Walker in at the 3 spot. Oh, Stan, this should be a fun one. A clash at the center position.
Yeah, and Kevin, the way the game has changed, you know, we don't see these kind of big men matchups much anymore. And so it's great to see one where two great big guys going at it, and you know they're going to go after each other.
And Stan, you know what you're talking about. You've had the opportunity to coach some great big men.
Oh, I have. I mean, I had Shaquille O'Neal, Dwight Howard, Andre Drummond. I seem to always have good centers. Yeah, I really like when Edwards shows this kind of patience, allowing the play to develop over time.
And an efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy 2.
DiVincenzo, the rebound by Turner. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. Mathurin, good.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
Here's DiVincenzo. Over in the corner, Edwards. For the 3, buries the long-range jumper. Edwards got 5.
And that corner pocket triple, terrific shot by Edwards from deep.
And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively, but where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
Edwards, that's good.
Well, this is why Edwards is a nightmare for defenses. He can drive right through you or pull you apart from range like this.
Now, here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
And that's a special play coming from the 1 spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
McDaniels against Mathurin. Outside Edwards. 5 to shoot. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, look, you can't let Edwards get this close to the rim because he will dunk it on you.
DiVincenzo against Halliburton. There's the drive. Over in the corner, Mathurin.
2
Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the 3-point lane.
Here's Edwards. The shake. He lays it in. 12 points for him.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
No one near Turner as he lets it go. Buries it from 3-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Stolen by Walker. Pass to Mathurin. Turner with a screen on McDaniel. and it's Mathurin missing. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
Now Walker, after Anthony Edwards missed from long range. Stolen by McDaniels. And now the Timberwolves on the break. No one near Randall as he lets it go. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
And the intelligence of Randall evident on that play. Fantastic at picking the right shots to take in this offense. And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
DiVincenzo against Halliburton. Outside Edwards. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Well, Edwards is such a strong player. Skilled at absorbing contact and still finishing.
That's a 2 for Mathurin. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Hits it from 3-point range. Edwards got 17 now.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Timberwolves.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
So on the floor for Minnesota, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Julius Randle is out there with Gobert, and it's DiVincenzo in at the 1. Pacers trail by 5. Last year, Coach, as you know, the Timberwolves making it to the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, that equaled their deepest run in team history, dropping that series to the Mavs. Minnesota has never been to the finals, one of 5 franchises who've yet to get there.
McDaniels passes to Randle, outside Edwards. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
Well, Edwards is so strong. He'll complete the play unless you wrap him up.
There has been, Coach, a lot of talk about how players today are better than ever before. Do you agree with that?
Well, absolutely. Isn't that the way evolution works?
Right.
Kevin, they're bigger, stronger, faster. But everyone builds on the players who came before them. And the guys today would not be where they are without the guys before who laid the foundation.
They grab their own miss. A nice shot by McDaniel.
And boy, he can see blood in the water attacking a somewhat helpless team right now.
Well, you love the dedication. This is how you have to play. Don't let up just because you're out front.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Walker against Edwards. Down low. Here's Gobert. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
And the length of Gobert can be so difficult to deal with. And that's why you have to be physical with him on defense. You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
On its way from Turner for 2. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Love seeing this. Turner just rising and firing with no hesitation. Have to respect the confidence he's playing with.
Edwards looking it over. Pass to Gobert. 6 on the shot clock to the inside. Sweet move and finished off by Gobert.
Assist goes to
And the slam. If Rudy gets that ball anywhere near the rim, he is going to finish it.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert continues to embrace the challenge of elite rim protection. He said competition is what it's about. Sometimes I'm going to get dunked out, and sometimes I'll get the block. But I'm not going to stop coming and doing what I do. I'll be there every time. Kevin?
David, just like you. Thanks so much. Edwards with it. Halliburton picks him up. Pass to DiVincenzo. Gobert with a screen for DiVincenzo. Lets the 3 fly. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5. Mathurin for 3. That ball. Nice feed that time from Turner. Mathurin's got 6.
Well, you know what's going to happen when he gets a good look. The defense has got to run him off the line.
Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
What a slam by Halliburton. Using that agility to make a statement.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Halliburton.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat, but a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Here's DiVincenzo.
Terrific energy from Halliburton as a defender, doing his best to contest that shot.
Turner with a screen on DiVincenzo. Halliburton with it. Now defended by Gobert. That ties the game. He's got 8.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best.
And the foul on Jarris Walker. That is his first foul of the game. Here's DiVincenzo. Double by Halliburton. Here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Edwards kicks to Randall. It could go, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that'll do it for the first half, a competitive game. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
They've got Toppin. T.J. McConnell is out there with Nemo. Then it's Neesmith. And it's Wiseman in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the group out there for Indiana. McConnell kicks to Wiseman. The offensive rebound. Pass to Neesmith. For the lead. Reed with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Hey, Coach, what about Naz Reid after going undrafted back in 2019? He is really showing him, isn't he?
Well, Kevin, what a story. Uncommon skill level for a player of his size. He can shoot the ball. He can handle the ball. He's got a lot in his arsenal.
Here's Toppin. Pass to Wiseman. And here's McConnell. Wiseman sets a screen for McConnell. Puts up a 3. 5 on the clock. Out to the right wing. Here's Wiseman. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Minnesota in the lead. Now Reed. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Conley gets the bucket.
Yeah, Conley is not an easy cover. He can be quick on his feet when he sees a lane to the basket.
Now Nemhard, still scoreless. Pass to Toppin. Shoots over Alexander Walker. Count that one. The Timberwolves lead has been cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Toppin. Conley against McConnell. Now here's Reed. And here is Conley. Reed with a screen for Conley. Another miss by Conley. Indiana's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Pass to Nemhard. For the lead. Drains it from beyond the arc. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Here's Minot. Back to Alexander Walker. Here's Garza. Toppin covering.
2 minutes.
Pass to Alexander Walker. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
3 points.
And the Timberwolves lead by 2. McConnell passes to Wiseman. And Stan, we seem to be in the midst of a big man renaissance in the NBA. I personally love it. So that being said, which of these big stars do you like the most?
Well, that's a tough question because there's so much talent and they're all different. You've got Embiid, who is unstoppable offensively. You've got Wembanyama with his combination of size and length, skill and agility. You've got guys who can shoot the ball. But the guy that combines the most of those things that I would take, Nikola Jokic. Look, if you're open, Conley sees you. That was a great pass.
Pass to Nesmith. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by Alexander Walker. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. To the right side. And the wide open shot from Reed. And a miss there on the triple. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the wing right side. Nesmith bangs home the trifecta. Nesmith has got his first 3 points of the game. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Conley's shot is off. Nemhard with it. Pass to Wiseman. Here he goes. And the layup's good off the glass. And now a 4-point Pacer lead.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
And we've reached the end of the third. Pacers out in front. They finish. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel.
Anthony Edwards.
Gobert is out there with Randall. And it's DiVincenzo in the point guard. Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
And those are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
Edwards with it. Now guarded by Siakam. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score. And finished off by Siakam.
What a phenomenal athlete Siakam is. Just taking off and finishing with power at the rim.
Gobert with a screen on Halliburton. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession.
Indiana ball.
Indiana's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Siakam finds Turner. The rebound by Edwards. Minnesota's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. McDaniels gets a wide-open look. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And Edwards makes so many winning plays, including finding his open teammates.
Takes it out to Siakam. Back to Halliburton. Turner with a screen on DiVincenzo. And Halliburton slams it in. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
First team foul.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Here's Edwards. Inside, Edwards finishes strong.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Siakam deciding where to go with it. And he makes good on the layup. And the Pacers lead by 1.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
Randall finds DiVincenzo. Back to Randall. And Randall throws it down.
And you'll never see Randall back down in a big moment. He's looking to be the guy when they need a bucket.
Trains the three-pointer. Siakam's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch. For 3, Edwards. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. There's a minute 47 left in the game. Outside Mathurin. Pass to Siakam. And here's Halliburton. Shot clock at 6. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And guys, there's just an air about Halliburton. He has such belief in his abilities, and eventually others start to believe.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that hard.
Mathurin for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 5th assist in this one. Up top, Edwards. Guarded by Walker. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, you need a bucket? Give it to Edwards. He's got that clutch gene.
Mathurin passes to Turner. Oh, good on the 3.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Back to McDaniel. It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Walker. Randall dishes to Edwards. A 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. A chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
This is when you really need to maintain your focus.
Randall from outside. Unable to get that one. Here's Indiana. Leading by 5. Siakam, right side. Now, here's Halliburton. Turner for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Turner with the steal. From deep three-point territory. Off target. So it's Indiana picking up the win. Some good advantage in their ability.
NBA. Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. And he's at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point. And for the Mavericks, Irving and Thompson fill out the wings. Washington and Lively down low. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. Now here's DiVincenzo. Randle finds Edwards. Randle a screen on Doncic. Here's Edwards. 6 to shoot. Pass to DiVincenzo. Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Doncic against Edwards. It's blocked by Gobert.
So good at finding these swats. Gobert loves reaching out and sending them away.
And it's Irving missing. All right, Clark, how about Rudy Gobert? What consistency rebounding the ball.
Yeah, averaging double digits pretty much every season, BA. And that helps them in the battle of possessions, obviously. And it also helps them control pace. You got a guy who eats glass like that and defends at a high level. You got something real good for yourself. Boy, off the turnover that time, Washington doing a good job scoring because he hustled down the court.
Here's DiVincenzo. Tries again. Gobert. Excellent D there from Lively.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
And the shot's good by Irving.
Kyrie Irving, what a touch from deep.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd. He knows it'll be tough to score in the paint tonight. Gobert locks down the lane as well as anyone. He blocks shots, and then when you count up the numbers of shots he alters, you get a full picture of his dominance at the defensive end. Guys?
Appreciate the report, Allie. McDaniels passes to Gobert. There's the block. Thompson outside. Irving, a screen on DiVincenzo. Here's Thompson. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Randle. Stolen by Thompson. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break.
And a slide play from Thompson. I mean, he's too quick. No room for distractions when he's guarding you.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Edwards against Doncic. Now here's Edwards. He's closely guarded. Fires the 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randle.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
And if you're looking for identifiable team mascots, Clark, some say the Mavericks champ, the horse, is near the top of the list.
Yeah, he does get after it. Also, the Mavs man. Dallas is rolling out a couple of iconic figures to keep that crowd on fire.
And it's Washington missing. Minnesota's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. And here's Edwards outside. Lively grabs the miss. The Mavericks leading. Doncic with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Back to Doncic. Lively with a screen on Edwards. Here's Doncic. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And Gobert with the stuff.
Throwing it down. Gobert using all of his height there.
Here's Lively. Washington outside. Pass to Thompson. Washington, a screen on McDaniels. 4 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Baseline try. Again, the miss by Dallas.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
DiVincenzo can't hit.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Now Lively. Irving looking around. Back to Lively. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Irving.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
The Timberwolves have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Picked by Gobert. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The kick out to Edwards. Back to Gobert. For 3, Randall. They grab their own miss. Gobert finds DiVincenzo. Randall, a screen on Irving. For 3, DiVincenzo. He can't get it to go. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's Minnesota up 1 and quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And when you consider how Minnesota is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when the team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
Washington and Lively down low. The 2 stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. And it's Thompson in at the 3. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. McDaniels from long range. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Clark, when you watch Luka Doncic play, how is he able to just control the games like he does?
He's a savant. That's all I can say. He's way ahead of himself. I mean, this guy's been a pro since he was 13 or 14 years old. There's nobody else in the NBA that's been a pro that long, I don't think. So, unique in that regard. Great size, uncanny, underrated strength. And then his vision, his pace, all of that what allows him to really not ever be sped up or out of control.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said, we come in every single night and compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you. McDaniels against Thompson. Oh, and Clay makes that 3 look so easy.
Extremely dangerous from that range. That's Thompson's comfort zone right there.
Doncic against Edwards. It's McDaniels on the wing. Picked by Gobert. McDaniels passes to Gobert. McDaniels got room. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Attacking right away. McDaniels wasting no time there.
Here's Doncic. Doncic throws it down.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Nice shot by DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo's got 5 points now in the quarter.
DiVincenzo with the nice touch on the inside shot. Boy, he really knows how to make it work at close range.
Irving, that's good. And the elite bigs today can score posting and facing up, Clark. Can all those options make it hard to decide which way to attack?
Well, I agree with you there, and I think it's a good problem to have, quite honestly, B.A. I mean, that's also, I think, where coaching and analytics comes into play. Trying to keep track of what approach is going to work best for you.
Randall nails the baby hook.
Yeah, and anytime there's contact in there with Randall, he usually gets the best of it.
Here's Doncic. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Well, last season we saw Luka Doncic score 73 points. Tied for 4th most in NBA history, Clark.
B.A., he is so special, and the thing about the 73 he got, it was the most efficient 70-point game in league history. And with how offense-heavy the league is going, I wouldn't put it past him to go north of Kobe Bryant's mark of 81 at some point. He's got that kind of ability.
Lets a floater go. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Gobert with a screen on Irving. DiVincenzo driving. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Hey, why settle for the layup when you can dunk it? DiVincenzo putting on a show on that drive.
Thompson passes to Irving. Thompson with a screen. Irving against DiVincenzo. Irving, that's good. Irving's got 12 points in the game.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
DiVincenzo pass to Gobert.
Trying so hard to contest that shot. Got a piece of Gobert there.
Minnesota shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. No good on the free throw. Gafford, he's checked in for the Mavericks. That one's no good. The Mavericks lead by 3. Pass to Thompson. Launches the 3. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Thompson's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Well, that's exactly the guy you want to set up. I mean, Klay Thompson feels like every shot he takes is going in.
Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
And that one's good. Thompson.
Even though he does most of his damage along the perimeter, Thompson can also dial it up inside.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. DiVincenzo can't hit. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. Basket's good.
Hey, you need a big night from one of your stars? I introduced you to Kyrie Irving. He is lethal and able.
Outside Edwards. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
And he nails the 3rd. So we conclude the first half. Dallas on top, leading by 6. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the 3rd quarter, right after the break.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. Okay, they're thinking about the shot.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
On the court for the Timberwolves, Mike Conley out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Naz Reid, and it's Minot in at the 3, the small forward.
Using his size to full advantage, he beats everyone to the ball.
And there's Dinwiddie, that one's good. On the assist by Washington. And the Mavericks lead by 10. Minnesota shooting at 45% of the game so far. Reid, a screen on Dinwiddie. Here's Conley. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Washington right side. Gafford the screen. Washington passes to Gafford. Nice D from Reid. Timberwolves trail by 10. Outside, Alexander Walker. Lets the 3 fly. On target from range. Alexander Walker's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Dinwiddie passes to Gafford. Stolen by Reid. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Pass to Conley. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Marshall, he's checked in for the Mavericks.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Pass to Reed. To the paint. A slam dunk by Reed.
I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Dinwiddie outside. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now.
And, you know, guys, we've talked about Dinwiddie's height before. Well, he does a good job using that height with these strong finishes.
Reed sets a screen. Here's Alexander Walker. And another basket for Minnesota.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Good. And the Mavericks lead by 7.
Oh, you got to love seeing Powell attack. I mean, an agile big guy who gets it to the cup in a hurry.
Pass to Conley. And there's a pick. Here's Garza. Here's Alexander Walker. And the three-pointer goes. Alexander Walker's got 10 points here in the second half.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man.
Memorable. Keep that one in the career highlight reel for sure.
Here's Conley. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
The crafty scorer, Conley, makes the most of his opportunities down low.
The Mavericks lead by 4. And that'll be Dallas's ball as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks able to keep the possession. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Gafford. Off target at the rim.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
And he drives in.
Nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Oh, got a piece of it. Stolen by Reed. Pass to Garza. Now here's Alexander Walker. Here's Garza. Back to Alexander Walker. For the lead. Here's Minot. And here's Reed. Here's Minot. Shot clock at 6. To the wing on the left. Here's Garza. And it's all tied up. Garza's got his first bucket in this one.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Dinwiddie gets the bucket.
You know, guys, I like the way Dinwiddie uses his body and strength. I mean, he doesn't have a problem overcoming physical defense.
Conley on the attack. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Conley's got his second basket.
He's having a really good night from the field. I know the defense is keying in on him. He's the marquee on the scouting report, but they need him involved if they're going to pull this out.
.15 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside, Alexander Walker. Reed sets a screen for the lead. No luck on that one. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. The Mavericks on top, leading by just 2. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Thompson, the small forward. Washington holding down the 4. The 2 stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. And it's Lively in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. You know, Clark, watching Kyrie Irving, he still does things you just can't believe.
His ball handling ability is just remarkable, and his finishing ability surpasses his rush hour handles. And that's saying a ton. He can beat anybody off the dribble. He can make tough shots. He really is one of the elite scorers from the guard position in the history of the NBA. I don't think that's an overstatement. From the angles he finishes, the shots he can make, he's as elite as we've had in the league.
Dallas has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Here's Irving, kicks it to Doncic. Thompson, a screen on DiVincenzo. Here's Doncic. Oh, Luka playing grown man ball inside.
Nice work from Doncic, doing a good job finding a way to get it done inside.
And it's Edwards with the ball for the Timberwolves. 4-point game. Gobert with a screen on Doncic. Down low. And Gobert with the stuff.
Man, where's the effort on the defensive end? You gotta play harder than that.
Yeah, you know, it's made for a fun game, but you're right. You're exactly right. I mean, the defense has been non-existent.
And Doncic hammers it home.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
Gobert with a screen on Doncic. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Irving against DiVincenzo. Outside McDaniels. Second shot opportunity, and it goes straight through with a swish. McDaniels got 4 points now in the quarter.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? Do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
Doncic outside. Irving, screen on Edwards. Here's Doncic. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Outside Edwards. Getting it done inside. Edwards.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Doncic, a screen on DiVincenzo. Kicks it to Doncic. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
Luka does not back away from the big stage, guys. This young fella loves to be center stage in the biggest moments.
McDaniels from long range. Washington grabs the miss. Washington's got 4 rebounds in the game. Thompson outside. Oh, rejected by McDaniels.
The length of McDaniels, a big factor at both ends.
Here's Doncic. Luka flying in for the jam.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
First team foul.
A minute 22 left to play in the 4th.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
And Doncic with the jam.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Edwards, that's good.
Seems like Edwards never stops competing and believing right until the final buzzer.
Irving against DiVincenzo. And it's Irving missing. Now the Timberwolves with it, trailing by 4. Here's Randall. Money.
It's been great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Here's Doncic. And it's good.
No better guy to take the big shot. Luka completely unfazed.
Edwards against Doncic. Pass to Gobert. Randall, a screen on Doncic. And here's Edwards outside. Offensive rebound, Gobert. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. P.J. Washington picks one up.
Gobert's length is intimidating, which is why defenders often resort to fouling.
And he ends up making the second. And that narrows the lead down to just 3.
Hey, by missing that free throw now, a 3 could even the score.
Doncic passes to Thompson. Three-pointer. And so the big win by Dallas in a tight game. What a performance they have here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant.
wait to get some NBA action going. One thing. Doors that should attract a lot of attention in this game. That matchup at the guard position. That is going to be special.
Well, that's the point of attack on both ends of the floor, and it's always fun to see skilled and capable guards duel it out. It is like watching a great chess match.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. The backcourt, Halliburton and Mathurin. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Walker in at the 3, the small forward. Takes it out to Siakam. Powell pulls it in.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Outside Irving. Rejected by Walker.
An impactful defender. The young forward Walker is good at reading shooters and just stifling their offense.
That shot wide open.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
You know, Doris, there's a notion that big men can take a little longer to develop. What have you seen from Miles Turner?
That he's turned himself into a complete basketball player, Kevin, and think there were years because he was playing alongside another big that he was out of position. But he can shoot the basketball with range, he's got strength, and he's a tremendous shot blocker.
And finished off by Siakam.
6'9" with excellent elevation. No trouble at the cup for Siakam.
Here's Irving. And it's sent back by Turner. Now here's Mathurin, the fast break chance. Siakam finds Turner. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Jason Kidd and I talked a few minutes ago. I asked him about the challenge of facing Miles Turner. He said this guy is a problem for our offense. Miles is an incredible shot blocker. You have to know where he is on the floor at all times. Now, we don't normally hear a coach talk about somebody's defense first, but Turner is that guy. Now listen.
All right, David, thanks. Now, Mathurin, following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Pass to Turner. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, Miles Turner can carve space. Don't let that lean frame fool you. He can get inside and score deep.
Irving, a screen on Mathurin. Irving passes to Thompson. To end the run. And the layup good by Irving.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And no doubt, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Wow, you see the mobility for a bigger guy. Siakam just glides around the court. What a drive.
And Thompson gets it to go.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Halliburton kicks to Siakam. Takes the three. And it's Halliburton missing. Mavericks trail by 4. And when you think back to that Sabonis-Halliburton trade, Doris, it really worked out for both teams.
It's rare, Kevin, that you can talk about a, quote, win-win for both sides. Most trades are a little bit harder to evaluate because they involve more moving pieces. This was a straight-up one-to-one swap of young stars and positional fits for each side. Well, get off your feet and send it home, Klay Thompson.
Walker against Thompson. Oh!
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. Outside Irving. Powell sends a screen for Irving. Clock at 6. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
Kyrie Irving so good at keeping defenders off balance. Earns a trip to the free throw line there. Nicely done.
And so Irving nails both of them.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Halliburton against Doncic. Up and in on the layup.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Out to Thompson. From outside the arc. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball. Looking for fast break opportunities, always a good idea.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. Powell is out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Thompson in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And so here is Indiana after Luka Doncic's miss. Turner inside, guarded by Doncic. They get the rebound. Outside for Halliburton. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. The Mavericks shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton has become the face of the Pacers franchise. He says they've done a great job of allowing me to spread who I am and how I play throughout the organization. Guys and the coaches have adapted to that. Good things are happening. I want us to be the best team in the league. Kevin, he's certainly taking them in the right direction.
David, I'm infatuated with this guy as you are. He does so much at such a young age. Man, the sky is the limit. The shot by Thompson, no good. Pacers leading by 8. Siakam kicks to Turner. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford.
Number 2.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Well, Doris, before he started playing basketball, Siakam was on the path to priesthood. And there are a lot of GMs in the NBA saying, amen, that he chose basketball.
Kevin, this young man actually attended a seminary and didn't pick up a basketball until he was 16. But even with that, he's built himself into an all-star and a champion. An incredible journey.
Outside Mathurin. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Halliburton outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Halliburton's got the lead up to 14 now for Indiana.
Now, this is his game, right? Halliburton wants you to forget how deadly he is from three-point territory. Look out.
The shot by Powell, no good. Powell with the steal. Here's Lively. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Mavericks shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. The first one falls. And, Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
Mavericks trail by 12. Thompson right side. Thompson a screen on Halliburton. Here's Irving. And yes, it's good. Irving's got 6 points.
What's amazing about Kyrie is the number of go-to moves he has on the interior.
Halliburton kicks to Siakam. Inside, here's Walker. Kicks it out to Siakam. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. He's got 9.
Well, all you have to do when a teammate has the basketball is be a target, and Pascal steps into it and lets it go. Nicely done.
Indiana leading by 13. Doris with Nowitzki and Doncic. The Mavericks have gone from one great European player to another.
And you could tell the 1 year that Luka got to play with Dirk, Kevin, he absolutely loved it. He got to learn from a Hall of Famer and a champion. What better way to start your career?
And we know Thompson can do damage as a scorer, but they're showing off his ability to pass it.
Here's Halliburton. The kick out to Walker. Turner passes to Walker. Back to Turner. Three-pointer. Thompson with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 13. Doncic looking it over. And the slam by Doncic.
It does not happen too often, but boy, when Luka gets the opportunity to throw it down, he relishes it.
Halliburton kicks to Turner. That 3 off the mark. Mavericks shooting not great, 40% for the game. Here's Thompson. Clay muscling on that drive.
Well, Thompson is getting increasingly difficult to stop on the dribble drive. When he gets hit, he stays with the play.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. And a wide open look for Mathurin. Indiana again missing. Mavericks shooting 36% in the second quarter. They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively. And with that shot, the Indiana lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Irving.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Thompson from long range. And so it's Indiana headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their shoot. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at Pascal Siakam in this game. He's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. Andrew Nemhard is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then it's Neesmith. Then there's Obi Toppin. And it's Wiseman in at the center, filling out the middle.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
Washington with it. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Washington's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Toppin. Good work there as it goes.
Listen, the painted area is where Obi Toppin can be so dangerous. The athleticism and the tools he has. Look out.
The Pacers shooting their first foul shot of the game.
Been at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Neesmith finds Nemhard. Knocked loose. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Here's Exum driving to the basket.
Well, the athleticism of Dante Exum takes flight and flushes it home.
To the middle. Here's Nemhard. And that one is hammered home.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Dinwiddie's shot is off. Pacers leading by 12. On the Pacers' doors last season, trading for Pascal Siakam to complement this hungry team.
And Kevin, it's important in a couple of ways. First of all, he's a two-time All-Star who's got a championship pedigree. The other part of this is Indiana is an equal opportunity offense, so they want to share the basketball. But Pascal brings individual playmaking and shot making, and sometimes that's a must-have in this league.
To the paint. Back to Lively. Off target at the rim. Indiana's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
Well, this is their pace. This is exactly how they want to play. A little fast, a little loose.
And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Exum's shot is off.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And Toppin throws it down.
Well, the vertical of Obi Toppin on display rises up with ease.
Here's Marshall, and they get it. And he lays it up and in.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
McConnell passes to Wiseman. And then Toppin with the jam.
My goodness, Toppin puts on a show. What a special dunker this guy is.
Here's Dinwiddie. And the layup falls.
How about the assist coming off the deck? What a pretty bounce pass.
Indiana leading by 15. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the NBA again set records for attendance. Overall, arenas were filled to 98% of capacity. Commissioner Adam Silver says we're in a great position. You almost can't fit more people in the arenas. Kevin, he made it clear the area for growth is in media and especially in mobile viewing.
David, you know this, directly to the fan. I mean, my goodness, all the different ways you can consume the game. It's beautiful. Pass to Neesmith. Now Nemhard. Back to Neesmith. Down low. Here's Wiseman. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Pacers lead by 15.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And there's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Pass to Marshall. Five seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Driving.
You cannot give Obi Toppin lanes to the basket. When he sees one, boy, he is so opportunistic.
Here's Exum. A three-pointer, no good. And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession. This is his first free throw of the game.
2 shots.
And he makes the first. No good on the second free throw. 9 seconds left in the third quarter.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Here's Powell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul.
It's going to be on Siakam.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Mathurin. Shoots the three. No good on the last second attempt there. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Irving on the wing along with Johnson. Daniel Gafford is out there with Dwight Powell. And it's Doncic in at the 1. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Give yourself a round of applause.
Here's Halliburton. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Tyrese Halliburton has it cooking, guys. He's created good offensive momentum, and he's keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
Here's Doncic, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Here's Halliburton. Here's Siakam. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, we're talking about a tough individual competitor in Pascal Siakam. He goes right at the defense.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Indiana.
Their fast break plays have seemed unstoppable. They just keep finding ways to overrun the defense here in transition.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points. Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Halliburton for 3. Rebounded by Gafford. Mavericks trail by 20. Now Doncic hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. That's 12 points for Luka Doncic. Irving against Mathurin. Here's Walker, and he drives in, and he goes right over Luka Doncic and slams it down.
For his size, Walker has great burst off the bounce.
Irving sets a screen for Powell. It's good.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
And Walker throws it down hard.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those bucks over here.
And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. Halliburton against Doncic. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Floats it up for Walker.
The intellect and skill that Halliburton brings to the game, such a high-level passer.
Gafford with the ball. Now guarded by Siakam. Powell finds Doncic. There's the 3. Thompson passes to Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. Traps in the tray. Irving's got 6 points in the quarter.
Now, this guy lives out there. Irving, one of the best three-point shooters in the game.
Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Oh, and there's the alley-oop, and Walker throws it down.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
And it's sent back by Turner.
How about the reach of Miles Turner? He covers so much ground to come up with these blocks.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. The drive by Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Took him no time at all on that one.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Indiana.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Pascal Siakam.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
Here's Halliburton, and Halliburton slams it in.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
And here's Doncic from the arc. The Pacers pull it in. Here's Walker into the lane.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Here's Halliburton. Pass to Walker. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Halliburton's vision and then the ability to thread the needle there makes the defense pay.
Doncic passes to Irving. Stolen by Walker. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Give them credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
And the Mavericks call time here. They're down by 30. Present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jarris Walker.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Powell for three. Off target with that shot. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. This one was over well before the final.
All fans, you've got it on. So a look at the starters for the Pacers. Halliburton runs point with Matherin flanking him. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Walker in at the 3 slot. And for the Timberwolves, Ed is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard position. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Turner in the high post. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
It's Mathurin with a drive. Good, and it's Walker who picks up the assist.
Yeah, this is Mathurin at his best, driving hard to the cup and finishing in style.
There's a screen. Here's Randle, and it's Randle with the jam.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
For 3, Mathurin. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Great open look there.
Well, this is why Edwards is a nightmare for defenses. He can drive right through you or pull you apart from range like this. Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Outside McDaniels. The 3 connects from downtown.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. It's a 3-point game. Driving inside. Outside Mathurin. Siakam outside. Clock at 6. Indiana needs to get a shot off. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Up top, Randle. It's McDaniels on the wing. Cans it from the wing. McDaniels got 5 now. Pacers trail by 5. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. He said one person we cannot overlook is Tyrese Halliburton. He said the guy has major impact on the game, even when he's not scoring, which he usually is. He sets the tempo for the team. He can defend, rebound, pass the ball. Kid's got it all. Guys?
Allie, thank you. Now here's Edwards. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little bit.
Here's Edwards. 6 points for him.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Yeah, nice effort from Halliburton, working to get that point-blank shot.
Defensive Player of the Year 4 times over, Stan. Rudy Gobert tied for the record.
Yeah, Brian, alongside Dikembe Mutombo and Ben Wallace, and Gobert's capable of getting another one, too, assuming his countryman, Victor Wembanyama, doesn't start taking the reins.
Now here's Gobert. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Pacers trail by 8. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And the bucket is good.
And this is how competitive Halliburton is. Doesn't allow some contact to distract him from scoring.
Pass to McDaniels. And And here's Edwards outside. He drops it from range. 11 points in the game.
Oh, he's really showing off now. The threes keep falling with no signs of slowing down.
Here's Siakam. Outside for Halliburton. For three. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
At the perimeter, Halliburton has a lot of confidence. He's just about always ready to take that shot.
DiVincenzo pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
I love it. Nice activity defensively. Getting in there to disrupt the pass.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves. 11 points in the quarter. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
And the Pacers looking at who they've got. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton runs point with Mathurin flanking him. And it's Walker in at the small forward. Randall a screen on Walker. Out to the right wing. Gobert finds DiVincenzo. Takes a 3. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
And there's Siakam. That one's good. On the assist by Halliburton. Siakam's got 4 points now in the quarter. Here's Edwards. The rebound by Turner.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Outside for Halliburton. And stolen by Edwards. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And stand while Edwards has pushed back. It hasn't stopped others from comparing him to his airness, Michael Jordan.
And that talk is more about how his game reminds one of MJ and less about greatness. Edwards' career is just getting started.
3-pointer Mathurin. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game. Mathurin against Edwards. There's the 3. Anthony Edwards rains one in.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Strong drive by Edwards. And Turner with the block.
A ferocious shot blocker. Turner provides a sense of security to the rest of his teammates. He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Minnesota leading by 11. Pass to Randall. Here's Gobert. Back to Randall. Outside. DiVincenzo. Randall, a screen on Halliburton. DiVincenzo can't hit. The Pacers have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second.
Yeah, this is how impactful Mathurin can be in close. He loves jamming it home.
Minnesota's gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. They get it back. Outside for Randall. Pass to Edwards. This one for 3. Hits the trifecta. Edwards got 20 points.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. building this lead in every way possible.
And Stan, the league questioning the use of load management. I know you've wondered if it can even hurt conditioning.
There's no question, Brian. Look, since the age of load management has come into the NBA, injuries are up, not down. I think players have been deconditioned, and that's even before you get into the need of guys playing together more to gain a rhythm and an on-court chemistry. You know, like actually playing basketball together.
A novel idea. And the Timberwolves with possession here, following the bucket by the Pacers.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randall with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
Outside for Halliburton. Halliburton on the drive. Pass to Turner. Back to Halliburton. 52 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And he has taken over this game. Halliburton looks like he's on cruise control at this point.
Edwards looking for an opening. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Randall. It's rebounded by Indiana. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Walker. DiVincenzo with the steal. Randall outside. Right side Edwards. Back to Randall. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's Minnesota with a 9-point cushion. And thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
20 seconds. Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the big half-court shot. Drums, please. They're taking about the shot.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Also, Mike Conley out there. Naz Reid out there with Miller. And it's Garza in at the 4. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Stan, just how much of a catalyst has Mike Conley been since the Timberwolves got him?
Well, just listen to his teammates, Brian. They talk about leadership, the adult in the room, and he remains a very capable two-way player.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said, it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your track shoes ready, especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him. Now here's Reid. Right wing. Conley passes to Reid. Excellent D there from Toppin. Pacers trail by 9. Here's Wiseman. Nembhard outside. Back to Wiseman. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal, then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Now here's Conley. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. From outside the arc. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Here's Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
Reed sets a screen. Here's Alexander Walker. Pacers with a rebound.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
There's Neesmith with a three. Drains the triple.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Yeah, taking away the lead is never easy, but a rally like this is how you do it.
Alexander Walker with it, and it's Toppin picking him up. Back to Alexander Walker. Drives to the hoop. The rebound by Nembhard. On offense, here are the Pacers. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. McConnell, good.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
Here's Miller. After the basket by Indiana on the other end. Count it. Miller's got his first points of the game.
And they're still in front, but they desperately needed that hoop to sustain the advantage.
On the wing, Nembhard, covered by Alexander Walker. Nembhard, the pass to Neesmith, inside, stolen by Miller. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Well, a careless foul, and they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
The play is under video review under NBA rules. There is a 2 minutes to review the play.
Was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the ref take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
East side. Restart.
That free throw misses. And he can't hit the second. And he misses all three. And it's Indiana's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Nembhard, good.
Well, he saw the defender back, and he got the look he liked from three and capitalized.
Conley against McConnell. That one's good for two. Conley's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, a guy with Conley's consistency is trouble inside. Those high percentage looks are often effortless for him.
Oh, and Reed with a block. And the block shot turns into a shooting foul. So the defensive effort there a bit too much, as the officials will send him to the line to shoot free throws. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Miller, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on T.J. McConnell.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Minnesota shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Miller hits them both. Pacers trail by 4. 41 seconds left in the third, and it's McConnell on the drive. Driving to the basket, and the layup falls. McConnell's got his second basket of the game.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Reed to screen on McConnell. Outside Conley. Pass to Miller. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by McConnell. Here they come with numbers in transition. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. And the Pacers looking at who they've got. Halliburton runs point with Mathurin flanking him. Siakam at power forward with...
Wow! Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
Halliburton with the ball. Now guarded by McDaniels. Now Turner. Yes! And the foul! Jaden McDaniels picks one up.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe now.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
Walker against Edwards. To the inside. Here's Gobert. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
And when you foul Gobert, you really got to foul him, or he'll just power right through.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
Yeah, something else I love that they're doing is driving into the lane and getting the shots they want in penetration and putting his athletic ability to work. I mean, Mathurin comes in hot on the drive and lifts off for the slam.
Edwards is doubled. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Turner with it. And a miss there on the triple. Outside, DiVincenzo. Randall, a screen on Halliburton. DiVincenzo with it. Turner covering. Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Outside Mathurin. Pass to Turner. Outside Walker. 5 to shoot. And the jam by Walker.
Nice slam by the big man Walker, making his presence felt there inside.
Here is DiVincenzo. No good from outside.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
3-pointer Mathurin. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
He's got that guard quickness. Mathurin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
Edwards with it. Turner covering. Gobert inside. Working on Walker. Gobert inside. Walker covering. Edwards for 3. Indiana with a rebound. Mathurin passes to Siakam. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in.
2 minutes into the game. 2 minutes.
Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Picked by Gobert. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Huge bucket from Gobert, answering the call when his team needs it.
Halliburton left side. On the wing, Mathurin. Siakam, pass to Mathurin. Here's the 3. McDaniels with the rebound. The Timberwolves have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Gobert with a screen on Halliburton. Outside for Randall. DiVincenzo against Walker. Now here's DiVincenzo. Tight defense on him. It falls!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Walker against Edwards. Takes it inside. And he buries it.
Wow, these are the moments that Edwards lives for. He is dynamite in the clutch.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. The three, Matherin. Siakam finds Matherin. Clock at 4. Pass to Turner. Fires the three. Can't knock in the three. Here's Edwards. Count it!
This is legit showmanship right here. I mean, I'm a huge fan of the tomahawk there.
That's more than just getting 2 points. That was sending a clear message. So we see the Timberwolves get the win.
Welcome, everybody, to it. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving, are the guard set. At one forward, Thompson. At the other forward, Washington. And it's Lively in at the center position. And for the Timberwolves, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard position. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
And you know, Clark, you look at the switch the Mavericks hit last year. This is a team that has certainly bought in.
It's pretty clear, Kevin. They believe in their coach, and they know they can make it to the finals now. They look to empower one another. They play as more than the sum of their parts, that's for sure. Well-oiled, cohesive group. Hey, why settle for the layup when you can dunk it? DiVincenzo putting on a show on that drive.
A rebound by the Timberwolves.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
McDaniels, a screen on Irving. Pass to DiVincenzo. The tray. And Lively pulls it down. Now, Washington. His three-pointers off the mark. Edwards against Irving. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Takes it inside, and that one drops for him.
Boy, great take by Edwards, making the correct decision in the pick and roll there.
For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Doncic passes to Irving. Out to Doncic. Irving sets a screen for Doncic. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Gobert with a screen on Doncic. And Gobert with the basket on the assist from Edwards.
You know, you give Edwards credit for making the right decision there, feeding his teammate. Smart, good basketball.
And here's Doncic from the arc. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
There's always a surprise, isn't there, Clark, in the offseason? Let's go back to 2022. That offseason, the Timberwolves going all in on Rudy Gobert.
Basically, Kevin, they traded 5 firsts plus a bunch of good players for Gobert. It was derided at the time, and I can understand why, but Rudy's defense has taken them to another level, and he's actually been a little better offensively than people thought he would be.
Edwards kicks to DiVincenzo. Here's McDaniels. Hits the jumper in space.
Attacking right away. McDaniels wasting no time there.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks. I caught up with Chris Finch. We talked about the strategy for taking on a guy like Luka Doncic. He told me that the thing is Luka steals all the attention out there, which allows his teammates to find open looks, so we're not going to let him distract us on defense. So it sounds like they'll be focusing on defending against Luka and company, not just Luka.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Edwards is a load to stop on the bounce simply because he's got a football player's build.
Driving inside and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. To the surprise of some, Derek Lively made an immediate impact as a rookie.
Count me amongst those folks, Kevin. I saw him in college, and I liked his potential, and I thought it would take a while longer for him to have an impact, but boy, he has exceeded expectations in a big way. And because of his shot blocking and energy, running the floor, rim running, and the like, he's earned himself some nice... Oh! Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
Irving drives in, and he banks in the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Irving against DiVincenzo. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
I don't think the defense was ready for DiVincenzo to get assertive like that. Dunking right on top of him there. Oops, upside your head.
Doncic. A shot missing. Timberwolves leading by 7. It's Edwards on the wing. Hits the three-point bomb. Edwards got 9.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Dallas making a switch here. Gafford's checked in. Mavericks trail by 10. Irving sets a screen for Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Can't let Doncic get the positioning he seeks, or he'll dunk all over you.
DiVincenzo against Irving. DiVincenzo can't hit it. The Mavericks have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's made the decision he wants to huddle up with this guy. "15 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Over in the corner, Edwards. Randall a screen on Doncic. And here's Edwards from the arc. The shot, no good. And Irving launches it from deep. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Dante DiVincenzo. He's been the guy. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Minnesota.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks. And one forward, Thompson. And the other forward, Washington. The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. And it's Gafford in at the 5 spot. They get it back. Edwards passes to DiVincenzo. Kept alive. Gobert dishes to Edwards. And here is DiVincenzo. He's got 9. 4 on the shot clock. Pass to Randall. Shoots over Washington. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Mavericks trail by 8. Boy, you look at these role players the Mavs have, Clark. They've done a great job.
They really have, Kevin. I mean, the front office identified who the players were that could best play with their core stars. Needed defenders and guys that could catch and shoot the three. They went out and loaded up the roster with those perfectly fitting role players.
Thompson sets the pick for Irving. That one goes. Count it.
Irving so good and crafty at being able to get things done with a high percentage shot inside.
Gobert with a screen for Edwards. And he goes right over Luka Doncic and slams it down.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy.
He was all alone on that one. Irving's got 6 points.
You know, when Irving rises up to take these shots, so smooth in how he gets it done. He always seems to be in control.
To the middle, here's Gobert, and finished off by Gobert.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Irving sets a screen for Doncic. On the wing, Irving. Pass to Thompson. Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. Minnesota leading by 6. Randall with the ball, picked up by Thompson. Got a piece of it and stolen by Irving. Now the Mavericks moving it up. And it's Washington missing. Here's DiVincenzo. 9 points in the game so far. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. And that'll be his third foul so far. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Edwards passes to Gobert. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. 6 points for Rudy Gobert. Clark, how much weight do players put on individual awards or something like an all-star nod?
You know, I think players always have a level of respect for each other, but awards help validate your level of respect. How you win, how you perform, consistency, and awards are typically well-earned and well-deserved. As a matter of fact, in most cases, they are well-earned and deserved, and players acknowledge that and respect that.
The Timberwolves made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
A 3 for DiVincenzo. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got his 4th rebound in this one. Irving for 3. Good on the triple. Irving's got 9.
You got to run Kyrie off that line. If you let him get comfortable and find his shot from behind the arc, it's a wrap.
3-pointer. Offensive rebound. Pass to McDaniels. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball.
And here we go, coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
The player will be reviewed under the NBA rules. Teammates are allowed to review the plays.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Edwards, bursting off the floor. Edwards hammers it down.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Here's Thompson. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how?
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
Gafford sets the pick for Doncic. Pass to Gafford. Back to Doncic. And here's Irving. Up top, Doncic. 1 second left. He knocks it down. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the replay process is faster than ever. Why not?
Yeah, the replay center at Secaucus is providing the officials with the necessary footage to make the call. We're seeing what they're seeing with the best possible angles.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? And we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of it.
We've got Conley. He's out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Reed is out there with Miller. And it's Garza in at the power forward position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. When Naz Reed is out there, Clark, spacing the floor is a real asset for him.
For sure, and you know, he really puts a lot of pressure on the defense because he can score from anywhere on the floor, and he's got great size and strength. And he does the little things too. I mean, you look at his points and rebounds, but this guy gets deflections, he goes after loose balls, he gets you extra possessions on the glass, he steps in and takes charge. I mean, he does all the little and big things. You know, guys, I like the way Dinwiddie uses his body and strength. I mean, he doesn't have a problem overcoming physical defense.
Lets the three fly. Mavericks with the rebound. From the wing. Marshall deciding where to go with it. Inside, here's Powell. Yep, that one goes in there.
Dwight Powell certainly is high energy in his house. Help him a lot inside.
Minnesota leading by 5. Alexander Walker with the ball. No scoring in this one. Plays it up and banks it in.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Exum with it. Conley picks him up. Here's Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
And, you know, this is what Powell does best. Establishes himself deep inside and jams it home.
Driving the lane. Shot's good by Alexander Walker. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Michael Conley picks one up.
Well, there's not much to not like about Spencer Dinwiddie's game. He's a 6'5" combo guard. He can handle the rock. He can play with the ball, off the ball. Love his versatility.
Timberwolves leading by 5. Now Alexander Walker. Reed drills it from outside. Reed's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Marshall kicks to Dinwiddie. To the inside. Here's Lively. And he gets the bucket.
Hey, the unselfishness there by Dinwiddie, you love it. He's all about doing what's best for the team.
Here's Alexander Walker. Banked in off the glass. Alexander Walker's got 6. Mavericks trailed by 8. Here's Dinwiddie. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
I can't find an excuse for letting Dinwiddie get this positioning inside. I mean, once he has it, you're toast.
So they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Pass to Miller. Back to Alexander Walker. 6 to shoot. Off target from outside.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And he sinks the second. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Timberwolves. They've led by as much as 10. Drives to the hoop. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Dinwiddie touched it last. Here is Conley. He has yet to score. It's rebounded by Dallas. Lively's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Clark, if you had one word to describe Mike Conley, what would it be?
Reliable, steadfast, dependable. I know that's 3, but I wanted to give you 3 different words I could use to describe him. Only 2 seasons in his whole career has he not played at least 50 games. That speaks to durability and professionalism.
There's the pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Garza on the clock. Minnesota needs to get off the shot here. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Poor execution. That was not how they drew up that possession.
That ties it up. Marshall's got 4 points in the quarter.
They wouldn't want all of their guys shooting a 3 on the break, but when it's him, he's got the green light.
Pass to Reed. Looking for Conley. He gets it there. Here's Garza. Now here is Miller. It'll count. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They've got Powell. Exum is out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. Then it's Derek Lively, and it's Marshall in at the small forward. Here's Exum, and finished off by Exum.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's defended by Exum. Miller with a screen on Powell. Miller, the pass to Reed. Another shot. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now. My goodness.
So impressive with the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Then for the Mavericks, Washington's checked in for Powell. Klay Thompson comes in for Najee Marshall. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Spencer Dinwiddie. DiVincenzo finds Gobert, shoots over Lively. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert. And the Timberwolves lead by 1. The Mavericks shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. Exum dishes to Doncic. Doncic gets it to go inside.
Luka Magic has been on display tonight. He is in full control, piling up the points.
Gobert with a screen for Edwards. And now we've got the intentional foul. On the Mavericks with some changes. Daniel Gafford comes in for Derek Lively. And Irving subbed in for Dante Exum. Gobert with a screen on Doncic. Nice move. Edwards passes to Gobert. Shoots from the elbow. Will not go. This is off the front iron. The Mavericks have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Here's Irving. Julius Randle with the rebound. Randle's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Gobert. And we intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Edwards inside, guarded by Doncic. Doncic against Edwards. Inside, Edwards finishes strong.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
On the wing, Doncic. He's defended by Randall. Doncic with a screen on McDaniel. And Thompson kicks to Doncic. Rebound, Minnesota. They've led by as much as 10. McDaniels against Thompson. Timberwolves mixing it around. Edwards passing to Gobert. And Gobert throws it in.
Gobert calling for the ball in moments like these. Big-time games under his belt.
Doncic with the bucket.
How impressive is Doncic? This guy is incredible at stepping up in big moments.
Doncic against Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Seems like Edwards never stops competing and believing right until the final buzzer.
Irving for three. Nailed from three-point land. Irving's got it all tied up now for the man.
Kyrie, not a bad answer. He'll give you the needed hoop when you need it most.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Doncic with a screen for Irving. A shot by Thompson and no one's around. It's good from beyond the arc.
Big time from Clay. Doesn't get phased when he has the opportunity.
Handle a screen on Doncic. And here's Edwards from the arc. Buries it from three-point range.
He just seems to always deliver in the clutch, and he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Here's Irving.
What I love about DiVincenzo defensively is his competitive spirit. This guy loves to battle and compete.
Right side, Edwards. And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws. That's just poor clock management defensively.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a three-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a four-point ball game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
Irving from long range. Offline. And so it's the Timberwolves who come out on top here. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But in the